Hey, what's up, y'all? We're back with another one. Let's check this clip out.
Once again, we'll attempt to silence the naysayers when the Ravens kick off the season in a couple of weeks, a rematch of last year's AFC Championship game, this time in Kansas City, a loss Lamar received the bulk of the blame for. Here's Lamar and his critics. Oh, looks like we don't have that sound right now. Damian, you're not hearing that either, right?
No.
Okay. So, Damian.
No, neither am I. Neither am I.
Okay. All right, just making sure. Which quarterback do you think has the best chance to win a Super Bowl in the Mahomes era?
I love this one.
I'm taking it to the NFC. I'm going with Jordan Love. I think that when I look at the way the Green Bay Packers are set up, okay, Jordan Love over his last 8 games, you can make a case no one played the quarterback position better.
Yeah.
And I know it's a small sample size.
No, he had the best QBR after Week 12.
Oh yeah, I mean he was unbelievable. There's no question. And here's the things I look at with Green Bay. Obviously, number one, he plays on the opposite side. I think it's an easier road to get to the Super Bowl than going through that gauntlet in the AFC. Number two, I love the play caller, Matt LaFleur. Okay, I love the weapons that Jordan Love is surrounded with. Think about the damage that those guys did last year. A lot of those guys were first, second-year players. Imagine what the growth is going to be, not only this year, but years to come with Jordan Love and all those guys growing together.
Yep.
And so when I look at it, I just think, man, the sky is the limit for the Green Bay Packers offense. Yes, do they got to contend with the Lions and the 49ers? But that's a much easier road, in my opinion, going through the gauntlet in the AFC with all of those quarterbacks, the Lamar Jackson, obviously Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, all those, Josh Allen, all those guys on that side. So I want to go with Jordan Love.
Yeah, there's 8 guys who, without a doubt, can. Here's my thing. We cannot rave about the AFC and talk about the gauntlet of the AFC and say the AFC is the conference of quarterbacks and say there's only one. That we can't. There's multiple guys that unquestionably have the chance, and there's 8 of them. Now, the 8 are Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, C.J. Stroud, Aaron Rodgers, Hurts, and Stafford. So maybe there's 9. Those are the 9 that unquestionably can. I don't know if Jordan Love is in there yet, Woody. I agree that he's probably the next guy, but we got to see just a blink more out of him. Just another step, and people are going to go, well, how's C.J. Stroud in there? My eyeballs watched C.J. Stroud last year, okay? So that's how he's in there. But we can't go, we can't rave about I'm on this. We cannot do this to these quarterbacks. There's too many good ones. There's too many guys that can go head to head. And
so
here's
who's
the
your guy?
I love the 9, and I love the optimism. It makes it exciting. But the question is, with the best chance.
Who's your guy?
But there's 9 with the best chance. The way I'm going to answer that, Molly, is this.
Okay.
Those are the only guys that I believe, if you play Patrick and you get Patrick's A game, your A game gives you a chance. Everybody else, you got to get Patrick on an off day. Everybody else has got to get Patrick on an off day.
Hold on. Well, thank you, dear Abby Orlovsky, for that soliloquy that you just put on. So it's about 2 minutes of my time that I could never get back. What the hell kind of answer is that? 9 dudes got the best chance. 9 dudes. 9 dudes? 9?
Yes.
9?
Yes.
Thank you, dear Abby. I would call you dear Abby. You got to be kidding me, okay? Listen. First of all, at least say 2. They're 9. 9. That's where you gonna go.
All right, so this is where you're gonna get yourself in trouble. Who are the 2?
So in other words, everybody's equal. Hold on, don't interrupt me. So in other words, everybody is equal to a Lamar Jackson or a Joe Burrow, hypothetically, right? Everybody got an equal chance. Hey, you know what? Josh Allen, it's the same chance. C.J. Stroud, it's the same chance. Justin Herbert, it's the same chance.
I didn't say Herbert.
Not. No,
I didn't say Herbert.
I'm sorry. Look, all I'm trying to say to you is that you said 9 guys. Damn it, if I missed one of them, I'm sorry. If I added one, forgive me. I forgot most of the damn names. You gave 9. I'm going to answer the damn question, dear Abby, okay? All right? If you're talking AFC, it's Joe Burrow because he's already beaten Patrick Mahomes in the AFC title game. But I'm going to throw out this name in all seriousness. I'm going to throw out Jalen Hurts. Let me tell you why I'm throwing out Jalen Hurts. Because it's a team game, right? And why are we ignoring the Philadelphia Eagles? They got A.J. Brown. They got Devontae Smith. They got Goddard. Okay? They just acquired Saquon Barkley. Their offense should be pretty freaking elite.
Sure.
That's how I'm looking at it. And when you take into account, if you get anything, I know Hassan Reddick is no longer there. And by the way, my brother, get your bread, but get back on that damn field. Don't miss out on the bread that you got coming to you. Don't do that now. But here's the deal. The Eagles are questionable defensively. We know they're questionable with their head coach because they had 2 new coordinators last year because both of their old coordinators from a couple of years ago, went on to coach in Arizona and Indianapolis respectively. But in the end, when you look at how potent the Eagles offense is, picking up Saquon Barkley, knowing that they're expected to win the NFC East, that they'll have a chance to have home field advantage throughout the postseason because it's going to come down in all likelihood to them, Detroit and San Francisco, in terms of who has the best record in the conference for home field advantage. I don't think you can summarily dismiss it because they were just in the Super Bowl a couple of years ago, and we saw how Hurts performed in that game against Patrick Mahomes. I would take that into consideration, and I would not shove aside the Philadelphia Eagles and Jalen Hurts so easily.
So you think Philly's got a better chance of beating them than San Francisco?
I think it's possible, yes.
Do you think that they have a better chance?
Even with Christian, you got to remember, I'm thinking Ayuk is not going to be there. Remember that. I'm thinking Ayuk is not going to be there. So if Ayuk is not there, even though Kittle, McCaffrey, and Debo are no joke, and Brock Purdy obviously is a damn good quarterback, particularly with Kyle Shanahan's system, I still believe Philadelphia, as constructed, they could make some noise. I think they'd have a real.
I totally agree.
Philadelphia and San Francisco.
I totally agree.
I
totally agree. But here's the problem with this question. We do this. We're minimizing how impressive Mahomes and this run with the Chiefs is by going like, hey, this is the guy. Because there's, Stephen A., there are like legit 9 or 10 quarterbacks that if Patrick and the Chiefs play their A game, you at least have a shot.
Oh, my God.
That's the truth, dude. It's the truth. You mean to tell me?
Dan Orlovsky, do you not have enough jobs? You're on NFL Live. You do Monday nights. You understand what I'm saying? You're on Get Up. You're on First Take. Now you're trying to produce shows. Now you're trying to say, this is where we do a discern. Don't give me that. It's a television show. We can ask the question, who has the best chance to knock off the Raiders?
And I can answer it the way I want to.
Two-time Super Bowl champions. We can ask that question. What's wrong with asking the question?
I will say this. Well, I will say this. Daniel talked about, if Patrick Mahomes is on an A game, these other quarterbacks have a shot. Patrick Mahomes was on his A game last year in the playoffs when he had to go the long, hard road. And what happened? He just marched right on through. He marched right on through all these elite quarterbacks in the AFC.
I love you. I love you.
Wait a minute, did he not? Was he not playing his? Wait a minute, was he not playing his best ball in the playoffs? Yes or no?
Yes, and he got there in part because Buffalo misses a field goal, and then they win it in part because they go and score in overtime, and San Francisco did it. So 100%, that's my point.
All right, y'all, so we're going to stop it right there. I want to thank y'all so much for tapping in with me. I appreciate y'all so much. And the clip of the show, y'all, that was Stephen A. Smith, the legend himself. And he passionately argued that Jalen Hurts, the Philadelphia Eagles quarterback, has the best chance of winning a Super Bowl during the Patrick Mahomes era. And Stephen A. Smith, he made sure to praise Hurts' skill set, leadership, and the overall strength of the Eagles roster, which he believes positions them to challenge Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs dynasty. And he also said that Jalen Hurts' growth as a quarterback and his growth as a passer and runner makes him the most dangerous quarterbacks in the NFL today. And this is something that I agree with because Hurts' ability to execute under pressure and his performance in critical games such as the previous Super Bowl where he went toe-to-toe with Mahomes were key points of Smith's arguments. And he believes that Hurts has shown the maturity to lead the Eagles back to the Super Bowl. and possibly win it. So I want to know what y'all think about this, so make sure to subscribe and make sure to comment, and I'll see you in the next videos.